Jeffrey Dahmer is an infamous serial killer. Younger guys, he will murder them, y'all. The way that he disposed of their body was by eating it. When he told the police that he ate them, he compared the human body to a filet mignon. What's going on, y'all? It's Ayootravv and I'm back with another video. As y'all can see, I have a fried seafood boil here. About to go and say grace and then we're going to start eating. Father God, I come here today to ask you out over this food. Please let be a nourishment to my body. Please let me digest this food properly. In your name I pray. Amen, amen. One more time. Amen. Y'all, I have some king crab here and I have lobster tails. And I got a side of yum yum sauce. So we are about to go ahead and start eating. I hope it's zoomed in. Oh, this is good. How was y'all day going today? My day's going pretty well. If y'all ain't never fried y'all seafood, you missing out. Now we have an interesting story to talk about today. Let me try this lobster right here. Y'all see that? Y'all, it's difficult frying lobster because you never know if they're done. That was a mouthful of breading. However, the breading was good. It's a little hot, but good. Y'all know this, the knuckle. Y'all look close up with the sauce. After this, I'm gonna take a little drink. Then we're gonna go into our topic. Cause it's crazy. Crazy. I forgot to turn the air off. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. There we go for a minute. So today, Last night I was watching a show about somebody y'all should be familiar with, and if y'all ain't, I'm going to inform you today. And if you are, let me hear your thoughts. Excuse me. So I was watching a documentary on Investigation Discovery about Jeffrey Dahmer. If you don't know who Jeffrey Dahmer is an infamous serial killer that literally targeted younger guys starting at age 14, and I believe the oldest was about 34, 36. He would murder them, y'all. But the way that he disposed of their body was by eating it. Okay. I'm going to just let that sit with y'all for a little second while I eat some of this crab. Yo, Jeffrey Dahmer was a sick individual. And that's for lack of better terminology. Y'all see the inside of that white meat? Yo, so his first victim was when he was age 18. Met some guy, whatever, brought him back to his house, got the guy drunk, and hit him over the head with an object, which ultimately killed him, right? So he didn't know what to do with the body. He was living at his grandmother's house. He put it in a suitcase and put it in a freezer. After, I think they said like a week, his grandma had gone to church. He knew she was gone for hours. He didn't know what to do with the body, y'all. So he like put it all in bags. He beat it. And they said he scattered the bones in the backyard. But it was certain body parts that he didn't know what to do with them. So he decided to eat them. I was like, huh? Yeah, no, I was completely thrown off. Yeah, thrown off. So one day his grandma, he brought me into the house. And his grandma started to get a little suspicious because she would see them and they would be like kind of drowsy. And ultimately, she decided, you need to get out of my house. So what he would do, y'all, he would bring these random guys that he met at the club and he would drug them, like put crazy stuff in their drinks. One guy, he put something in his coffee. So, I'll give you a rundown on this guy. Oh my God, it was so deep. So the guy, they were leaving the club. The guy's car wouldn't start. So Jeffrey Dahmer walked up and was like, hey, I can help you with that. But my car's at home. I live right down the street. You can come to my house. We can get my car. We can come back up here. The guy agrees. So they go to the house. Jeffrey Dahmer offers him something to drink. Like liquor. The guy's like, I didn't come here for that. I want my car. What's up? So he said, okay, we both been drinking. I'll get you some coffee. Cool. So the guy said he remembered drinking the coffee and he remembered feeling dizzy. Next thing he know, he woke up in the hospital. So he told them, This guy did something to my drink. He did something to me. The police says, he told a different story. It's your word versus his. So they wouldn't press charges, right? Crazy. Look at it. So, over the next few years, more and more victims, y'all. And then when he moved to his own apartment, a lot of guys he would trick. He would get them to his home, and because he was telling them, hey, I'll pay you $50 if you take these photos. So they would take the photos, he would make them a drink, he would spike their drink, ultimately knocking them out, and doing whatever it is that he did to them. He would chop their bodies up. He would put their bodies in a freezer. Sometimes he left their full skull in the refrigerator, and he would eat their body parts. I was so confused. And I'm really not trying to make a joke out of this, but I was like, well, did he bake it? Did he fry it? Did he saute? Like, what part of you, what part of your brain is going to see a human body part and say, eat it? Let me know so I can make sure that part of my brain will work. Because I thought that was crazy. So there was a 14-year-old kid that he tried this with, but the guy got away. He got away, y'all. And Jeffrey actually went to jail. He told the police. He went to jail. Okay, cool. He got out. Now, a few years later, there's another 14-year-old guy. This girl, she's telling her story. This girl sees a guy, clearly a kid, running down the street, and he has no clothes on. And he's like stumbling, so she go help him. She calls the police. A guy walks up, Jeffrey Dahmer, and tries to take him, and like, no, he's fine, he's coming with me. And she's fighting it like, no, this kid, I called the police, we're waiting until he gets here. The police got there. They're getting Jeffrey's side of the story. They told her, they'll speak with her later. So she went inside her aunt's house, which was across the street. She came back out. Everybody was gone. Police was gone. Jeffrey was gone. The kid was gone. So they called the police department. The police said they spoke to the guy who was not intoxicated. He said they were in a relationship and that the guy got too drunk and he ran off, so he was taking him back home. And the police let him go back with him. Do y'all know that was one of the bodies that they found when they did arrest Jeffrey? And what makes it crazy is this kid is the younger brother to the 14-year-old guy that got away from Jeffrey a couple years before that. Tell me that ain't crazy. That was nuts. Y'all, this tablecloth and hit my leg. I thought something was crawling on me. I'm about to freak out. That was crazy to me. So, through the years since that happened, after that, I think he killed 8 more people after that guy. Police still don't know. So, as time go past, let me clarify this, y'all. He's not eating their entire body. He's not eating everything. He's eating certain parts when he feel like it. I don't know why. I don't know what part was tasty. I don't know what part was tender. I don't know. But, oh my God, speaking of tender, when he told the police that he ate them, he compared the human body to a filet mignon. I said, okay, this man is crazy. As if I didn't already think he was crazy. He's a lunatic. So, as time go on, one of his neighbors that lived across the hall, she's like, it stinks in here. It stinks in this apartment building. So, her and her husband, they talk to him, and he tells them, oh no, just some food in the freezer went bad. So I'm getting it all cleared up. That's where the smell is coming from. Cool. Like a month later, another guy was at Jeffrey's home. Jeffrey bribed him with $50 to take some photos. And the guy saw him trying to put, crazy stuff in his drink. So he beat him up and he ran. He ran away. As he's running, he sees the police. He tells them exactly what happened. And he told them that the guy tried to attack him with a knife. He said it's somewhere in that house. But he said, I think y'all need to check the refrigerator. Something is telling me something is in their refrigerator. So they follow him back to Jeffrey's house. And Jeffrey was trying to close the door on him and not let them in. Of course, they bust their way in. Y'all, that's when they found every object that the guy said was in there. They went into the refrigerator. They found 10 human skulls in his refrigerator. They found chopped up body parts in his freezer. They saw body parts in the skillet that he had already started eating. Jeffrey Dahmer is a lunatic. Well, was a lunatic. Let me say that. Was, because he ain't no more. They immediately arrested him. Kudos. However, I'm just so disturbed that a 14-year-old little boy lost his life because the police did not do their job. The police did not. There's no way that they checked on that boy. Because the picture of him that they showed, it was clear as day that boy was not over no 18. I was confused. Y'all, this is a lot of bread. Excuse me. Y'all know this man had containers, gallons of acid. Acid, y'all. Certain body parts, he would try to just drop in acid, hope it burned. And then he concocted this plan to have a zombie in his apartment. He tried to drill a hole in one of their bodies, in their skull, and put a little acid in there. He thought that he was a mad scientist, Einstein, thinking that he could create a zombie. Basically making this person alive, but brain dead. I was like, what in the world am I watching? What am I watching? Because I'm at a loss for words. And not only was it just stupid, it was disgusting. Oh my God, it was gross. It was gross. Yo, this is a big old lobster. I'm full. It's a good old lobster. Y'all, I'm like, what in the world? People are crazy. They're crazy. And then, yeah, when he went to jail, So when he had his trial, do y'all know he tried to plead insanity? I said no, no, in any language you could think of. I don't know no other language, so I'm going to embarrass myself. But absolutely not. I was like, if they let this man claim insanity and he don't do time behind bars, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be upset. But they said no. They said he was completely coherent. He was completely sane when he did what he did. So they locked him up. They locked him up. And I was very happy. Very, very, very happy because that's disgusting. That man is crazy. So, after they decided to lock him up, I forgot how many years he got. I don't remember if it was death or life. I think he had it was a crazy number. I think they say he got 4 consecutive life terms or something. It was 957 years. Something like that, I don't remember. So I was just like, And then he got another life sentence in Ohio where he committed his first murder. No. I'm over here eating lobster and crab. And this man was eating bodies. What? I thought it was weird for me to eat a whole octopus. He ate a whole human. What in the world? No. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. Think about it. Heebie-jeebies. Heebie-jeebies. No. Yeah, I'm about to go inside now. Like I said, if y'all don't know about the Jeffrey Dahmer story, look it up. Look it up, y'all, because it is crazy. But if you can watch a documentary on it, it will be that much better because you can actually see stuff. Investigation Discovery, their documentary was called Jeffrey Dahmer, Mind of a Monster or something like that. Oxygen had a really good one. I watched that one as well. Theirs is called Dahmer on Dahmer. Check out either one of those, and y'all let me know. And if you already know about this case, comment down below. Let's talk about this, y'all. Let's talk. Because he was a terrorist. You want to talk about terrorists? That was one of them. Anyway, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the button right there, boom. Hit the bell right there, boom, so you'll be notified each and every time I drop a video. But if you want to stay connected with Ayootravv, jump back into the description box, go down to the bottom, boom. Go see my social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, all that. Right now, and follow me. Let me come to Instagram, leave me in the Instagram, let me come to do whatever. Let me know what's like, what's on, what's wrong, what I'm going to see, what the woman say, what I'm going to say, what the woman need, what I'm going to say, Other than that, it's been real. Ayootravv is out. Peace. I'm out. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. Yes. Y'all know they don't play about people that attack children in prison. 2 years after he was in prison, boom, somebody beat him to death, y'all. They beat that man to death. I was like, oh, that's so sad. But they don't play. Like, if you harm a child, when you get in prison, them people, they don't play. All right, I'm out for real. Bye.